Peace family, what's good? It's your man God Science up in here with a quick new video. This is gonna be real quick. This is a video on a live stream that I watched with brother Sa Nether and Prince York. All right, I am subscribed to Sa Nether's channel, even though I disagree on a lot of things that he does. There's always a little bit of good nuggets that I can take out of it. So when he does a live stream or something like that, I get a notification. So I had time to watch this video and with Prince York, and I have seen him before. And like I said, let me say this: this is not a attack on the brother. This is not. It's just a my opinion and some question. Just a question that I got out of all the whole video. It's just one main topic or thing that I have. All right, now it wasn't all bad. He did say things that I agreed with, like when he talked about religion, keeping people separate. This has been going on for ages. All right. One thing in the black community, it keeps us separated too, because the Hebrew Israelites won't fuck with the Muslims won't fuck with the Christians don't fuck with them, and it goes back and forth. It's hard for people to put their ideologies and beliefs aside and get together for a common cause. Now, I personally don't believe that all black people are going to get together, should get together. I believe only 1% needs to get together, and that is the real conscious people. All right. I believe that's how it was always, even back in the Egyptian days. If you really look at it, they talked about the mystery systems and all these things where it was only certain people that was initiated into these things. So I believe just like how you have the opposite 1% doing their evil, or whatever, they're evil, or they what they're doing, the 1% that runs the earth, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that, I think in the black community you just need 1% to be aware and conscious, which I think there is only, it's a lot of people out there calling themselves conscious, and I'm not trying to judge, but we know it's bullshit. For one, I don't think we have a good definition of what it means to be conscious. You know what I'm saying? And two, I have seen it close up. There's a lot of people that's using this conscious shit, brothers, to get pussy. I'm gonna just be honest, especially with the black woman is God, belief or whatever you want to call it. These dudes be pushing that shit to get some pussy. All right, we call them the hotep niggas. All right, now it's to the point that I don't even want to say hotep anymore. I don't even want to say fucking Ashe any fucking more, because there's so many people saying that shit and using that shit and living the total opposite. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect, but I look in the fucking mirror. I do. You know what I'm saying? I look in the mirror and I look within myself and see what I can change. I know a lot of motherfuckers that don't do that. So I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just saying that the real work is within. The real work is within. That's just my, opinion on things. Now, Prince York, he is a son of Dr. York. He does have, seems like, I like his energy, you know what I'm saying? It could be worse that he's doing out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people call him his pseudo, a lot of things. Yes, I gotta admit, his dad being from planet Ritz and all this. I don't know about that, because I feel like any person that comes to you and tells you you have to come through me. I know I know the ultimate truth. You got to come to me. You can't go nobody else. Run. When somebody tells you that shit, run, because the real conscious knows that we all are masters. Now, there's nothing wrong with having teachers to help you on your path or whatever like that. But if a person is telling you, no, fuck all these people, I got the truth, that sounds like ego shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of wary with anybody that comes with that I'm the savior type shit. I really, I can't see it. It's different from having teachers and a fucking savior. You know what I'm saying? Now, he made a comment, and this is the main, question that I got. I'm going to play the comment so you can listen. Check it out real quick.
Who's really taking over the world? Which are really stomping on Dr. York and stomping on Dr. Ben and fact checking Phil Valentine and stomping on Farrakhan. We're stomping on all our leaders, and therefore we're stuck with none. Then we want to complain like niggas. Who gonna represent me? Who gonna help me? What can you know? Brothers out here in Jersey City, I said, what can you do for me? And I said, no, brother, it's not about what can I do for you. It's what can we do for we? What can we?
Now, I hope you heard that comment. He talked about how we're stomping on. He's right. He's half right, and I think half wrong. He's half right where, yes, I've seen a lot of people in the so-called conscious community talk back down, talk bad about Louis Farrakhan and guys like, brothers like that. Now, you might not agree with everything that Louis Farrakhan or any of these guys does, but, me personally, I don't agree with everything these guys do, but at the same time, I give him a little bit more respect. You know what I'm saying? For Farrakhan, for one, he has been in this for a while. He's put his life on the line, his family's life on the line, just to speak truth. You know what I'm saying? And fight for injustice for all people, period. All right? That's a dangerous person to the people who are benefiting from you sleeping and benefiting from you being oppressed. We know that. So I think he deserves a little bit more respect from the things I hear in people in the community. Now, he talks about stepping on Dr. York. My question is, why do you think people are stomping on Dr. York? Do you know what this man was accused of? Do you know where he's at? All right? He was accused of child molestation. You know what I'm saying? That's not a misdemeanor or some crime that you could overlook. That's a we have a problem with that in the black community, period. And I don't have any type of fucking patience for people like that. For one, there's too many women in this fucking world. I always wondered that about rapists, people like that who rape. And there's so many women in this world. You telling me you can't go out and get a woman or buy a hooker or a prostitute? You gotta go and rape a kid or some shit. These people need to be taken off the fucking planet. Now, I know it's not me to judge, but that's just how I fucking feel. I got a daughter. I know there's people out there that got kids. And for people to be worrying about some grown-ass man or fucking anybody fucking with little kids and shit like that, that shit is unacceptable. And, you don't get no second chance with some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I have one thing I have seen from watching Prince York is that he seems like he's in denial. Now, I understand why he's taking that position. It's his dad. You know what I'm saying? I think no matter how much fucking evidence is shown at him or anything, he's not going to ever accept that, for one, and I don't blame him. It's his dad. He's supposed to ride for his dad. Two, you know what I'm saying? Who wants to believe that their dad did some shit like that? Especially someone that's supposed to be conscious from the planet Ritz, that's supposed to be uplifting black people, and turns around and sleeping with kids or whatever. Come on, man. Nobody wants to gonna believe that shit. So you're gonna be in fucking denial. I get that. But he has to understand that you're his son. We're people on the outside. We're not gonna, be in denial and ride for him like that. People are not gonna accept that shit. So that's one of the main reasons why people, I have heard things about him sleeping with people's wives. And now I wasn't there. I don't know. But I'm just being honest, from all the things I know about the Nuwapians, from me reading, researching, from talking to a couple people that was in, with that belief system, ideology, whatever you want to call it. I didn't hear a lot of good shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, somebody in the Nuwapians might pass it off of, well, now you listening to he say, she say, and all this shit. Oh, maybe that could be an argument, but I'm just going from what I fucking know and what I have seen. And I know a lot of people that would agree with me. All right. So this is one of the reasons why we don't hold up Dr. York in it, the majority of the people that I know is, if you want to classify it as I hate using the black conscious community. I hate using that word. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it fucking exists to a certain extent. But we're going to use that word to just identify what I'm talking about. You know, there's a lot of people, we're not going to hold him up like that. From all the evidence I've seen, he looked like he did that shit. Unless somebody shows me some other evidence that, you know, this man was innocent. I heard it, you know, I've heard things saying it was a plot to get him, and I was, you know, I don't know about that shit. All right. All I know is that, you know, you can't, you know, we have to deal with that. I've even read comments talking about why you keep asking him about his dad, and what, we're not supposed to ask him about that shit. That's a serious fucking crime, man. That's a serious fucking crime. All right. No matter where he goes, that's the first thing that people are gonna start thinking about, because that's his son. And I get it. I'm not, you know, and a part of me is expecting him to, you know, to be objective and be look at it and be like, you know, I don't know if my dad, he's not gonna say that shit. That's the man's son. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what he gotta understand is, you know, a lot of people is shitting on him for legitimate fucking reasons, and it's not even all him being in prison right now. It's from other things. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard, and sleeping with other people's wives and all this shit. I mean, there's a lot. I'll be here all night talking about all the shit that I've heard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna make it a long ass video like that. But that's just basically one of the main, you know, issues that every time I watch this brother, it, you know, it annoys me that, you know, sometimes he comes off like we don't know what's going on. Like the people haven't heard that his dad is in prison for doing that for being accused of doing that shit. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, I don't know, man. Anyway, like I said, it wasn't that all bad. There were certain things that, you know, he said that did make sense. Like I said, man, all black people getting together, I don't think that shit is gonna happen. And we continue to keep bashing each other. We love doing that shit. All right. It's a lot of people say the Willie Lynch didn't exist and all these things, but I bring an argument. Who gives a shit if it didn't exist or not? We're seeing it. We're fucking seeing it. You know what I'm saying? With the self-hate and all these things that's going on in our community. And I'm not saying that other people in other cultures don't hate each other and fight. Yes, they do. But we just know that in the inner cities and around the United States, it's kind of worse in our community. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more fighting. Just a little bit. Anyway, y'all go check the interview and tell me what you think. There's a lot of other issues that they talked about that I really don't want to. I don't know everything about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when they were talking about some, you know, his step son or something like that. I really don't know the whole, you know, all the information on it. So I'm not gonna sit here and speak on shit that I don't have a lot of information on. But that's just something that I wanted to bring up. That a lot of people out here really believe that this man is guilty. You know what I'm saying? So we're not just bashing him and throwing him under the bus just for doing it because he's a black leader. No, because we really think he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't blame people for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I understand why he won't believe that that's his dad. Anyway, what you guys think about it? Do you think that Dr. Malachi York did this From what I have seen, the evidence is real bad. It's bad. It's not looking good for me. All right, it don't look good. What you guys think? Anyway, thank you guys for watching and for me doing my little rant. And I'll be up soon with another video. Y'all stay safe out there and blessed, man. Peace.